Let me tell you something powerful. The men who win women's respect, attraction, and loyalty are rarely the ones who care the most. They're the ones who know how to care less, not because they're cold, not because they're heartless, but because they understand something most men don't. The moment you start chasing her approval, you lose your value. See, in a world where men are taught to prove themselves, the man who doesn't play that game instantly stands out. Let's break this down. Because once you understand why women prefer men who don't care, your whole energy shifts. Number 1, caring too much too soon screams no options. When you start caring too early, before she's even earned it, you're not showing love, you're showing scarcity. You're revealing that she's the only person giving you attention. And that makes you look desperate, not desirable. See, women don't fall for men who instantly throw all their emotional cards on the table. They fall for men who have options, men who move with calm confidence. The kind that says, I don't need you, but I choose you. When you care too much too soon, you remove the mystery. You remove the challenge. You turn the entire dynamic upside down. Instead of her wondering, does he like me? She's thinking, why is he already obsessed with me? It's like walking into a poker game and showing everyone your hand. The game is over before it even starts. A smart man doesn't give away emotional investment for free. He observes, he reads energy, he lets her earn his consistency. Because when a woman has to work for your attention, she values it. But when you hand it over too quickly, she loses interest, not because she's cruel, but because you have told her without saying a word that you have no other options. So stop proving your worth through overcaring. Stop trying to convince her that you're different. Let your calm detachment do the talking. Remember, attraction thrives on uncertainty. And the moment she feels like she's completely figured you out, the magic dies. Real men don't rush to care. They care with intention, not desperation. When you meet a woman and instantly start giving her the world, constant texts, compliments, attention, gifts, it might feel like love. But to her, it feels like desperation. Why? Because when you show her that, you're emotionally invested before she's even earned it. She subconsciously thinks, wait, why is he this into me so fast? Does he not have other women interested in him? Caring too much too soon screams scarcity. A man with options doesn't rush. He doesn't need validation. He moves with calm confidence. And ironically, that's exactly what makes women chase him. Number 2, desire thrives on uncertainty. Women don't fall for what's predictable. They fall for what stimulates their emotions. When everything about you becomes certain, routine and available 24/7, the mystery dies, and with it her attraction. Desire isn't built in comfort. It's built in curiosity. It's built in that slight tension of, I want him, but I can't fully have him. That's what keeps her thinking about you at night, wondering what you're doing, and craving your presence again. When she never has to wonder about you, when she knows you will text first, call back instantly, or drop everything to see her, you remove the emotional charge that makes attraction magnetic. You become safe, not exciting. Don't always be available, but always be present when it matters. Keep a little mystery, keep a little edge. Be the man who has a life, purpose, and priorities outside of her, because that's what keeps her chasing. When you create uncertainty, you don't create insecurity, you create intrigue. You remind her that she's with a man who has depth, direction, and discipline. And that's what truly keeps a woman's desire alive. Attraction doesn't grow in comfort, it grows in curiosity. When she can predict every move you will make, she stops feeling that spark. Women don't fall for the man who's always available. They fall for the man who makes them wonder. Not because he plays games, but because he has a life. He's not texting her 24/7. He's busy building his goals, chasing his mission, working out, living with purpose. That sense of mystery, that unpredictability keeps her invested. You don't need to disappear. You just need to stop orbiting around her. Let her come to you, because real desire always moves toward power. Number 3, not caring equals emotional self-control. Let's be clear, not caring doesn't mean being rude or heartless. It means being emotionally grounded. A man who doesn't care too much knows how to control his emotions. He's not reactive. He's calm when things go wrong. He's not begging for love, attention, or validation, because he already gives those things to himself. That's strength. and women are wired to respect emotional control. Why? Because it represents leadership. When you stay centered, no matter what she says, does, or doesn't do, she feels safe in your presence. That's not cold, that's power. Number 4, the respect-attraction link. Here's the truth. A woman can't truly love a man she doesn't respect. You can shower her with love, affection, and gifts. But if she doesn't respect you, it's over. And respect doesn't come from trying to please her. It comes from standing firm in who you are. When you have standards, boundaries, and self-respect, she may not always like it in the moment, but she will feel it. She will feel that she can't manipulate your emotions. She will feel that she can't guilt-trip you into doing things against your values. And that feeling, that strength, builds her attraction like nothing else. Respect is the foundation of desire, and the men who understand that never have to beg for love. Number 5, the danger of overcompensation. Many men, after rejection or heartbreak, they start doing too much. Buying affection, proving their worth, trying to win her back. But here's the paradox. The more you overgive, the less she values it. Because giving too much often comes from a fear of losing her, and women can smell fear a mile away. You can't buy emotional security. You have to embody it. When you stop trying to convince her of your value and start living your value, everything changes. She begins to see you differently, because now she feels like she could lose you. And that's when the power shifts. Number 6, her brain on dopamine. Here's the science behind it. When a man is unpredictable, not toxic, just not predictable, a woman's brain releases dopamine. That's the same chemical that fuels excitement, curiosity, and desire. When she's constantly stimulated, never sure when she will see you or what you will say next, her emotional brain lights up. That's why nice guys often get overlooked. Not because they're nice, but because they're predictable. A man who doesn't care too much gives her emotional space to crave him, to think about him, to miss him. And when she starts missing you, that's when real attraction begins. So let this sink in. You don't attract women by caring more. You attract women by caring better, by showing restraint, control, and purpose, by letting your energy speak louder than your words. When you stop trying to impress women and start living your truth, everything about your presence changes. You become magnetic, because women don't chase the man who cares the most. They chase the man who cares the least, but values himself the most. So remember this, your energy is your currency. Spend it wisely. If this video resonated with you, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and also subscribe.